What's going on, guys? Welcome back to my channel. So for today's project, we're going to be installing RGB headlights. It's colored headlights. You can control this with Bluetooth, and we're going to be installing this on my high beam section of my 2019 Honda Accord, and I'm going to show you what comes with it and tell you how to install it as well. Okay, what's going to be in the box? It's the light bulb, and there's two connections right here. One is for the power connection, and this one is the one from your headlights, the high beam. And it's going to be the same thing with the other one, and it's going to come with a long wire which you're going to scan accordingly to which phone you have. This one is for Android, this one for iPhone, and this one you're going to be connecting, I'm guessing, the battery or by the engine bay, somewhere around the engine bay, but we're gonna figure that out and I'll show it to you. And for this one, you get two connections that goes to the light itself. So on this wire, one of them is longer than the other, so the other one could reach on the other side, on the passenger side. So that's what we're gonna do today. I'm gonna show you how to do it. So first things first, you wanna locate the connector from the headlight. So it's gonna look like this blue thing over here. You're just gonna take that off. So you press on it and you just pull it down. So I'm gonna need two hands, and I'm just gonna cut the zip tie off since I have an aftermarket high beam. So we're gonna disconnect this one, and you're gonna do the same thing on the passenger side. Okay, so after disconnecting the connector, you are going to take the high beam bulb and twist it, turn it to the right. Sorry, my hands is on the way, but right over here, this is the aftermarket that I have. And if you're looking for a good high beam, LED high beam for your Accord, I would suggest use Lasfit or Oxydo. I'm gonna drop their link down below. And so this is where we're gonna install the new LED colored RGB ones. After taking your high beam bulb, we're gonna take one of these, take the plastic off, make sure you don't touch where the bulbs are so you don't damage it, and we're just gonna insert it where the OEM bulb housing is. Make sure when you're putting it, make sure it's like fully fit in so it doesn't fall off over time when you're driving and you don't damage the lights. There you go. So we're just gonna leave the connection or the connector right over here, and we're gonna work on the passenger side, which is the same thing. Right now we're working on the passenger side, and the high beam bulb is connected right underneath here, and where the windshield wiper container is on the way. So what you want to do is we're going to take this tab right here, put that on the side, right, and what you want to do is just take that out of the way a little bit, and as you can see right over there, that's the bulb that we're taking off. So just make enough room for your hands to fit. I kind of have a fat hand, so that's why I suggest like moving this out of the way a little bit and try to squeeze your hands in it. is out. However, some of the wires is on the way because the aftermarket one have long wires. So you're gonna disconnect this one as well. So what you're gonna do is push right over here and you just pull that out. Now the wires is off. Now the bulb is fully installed in there. What you're gonna do is just push it back and put the pin back in, and you just leave this exposed for the meantime while we connect the one right over here, the long one, into one of these wires. So as for this one, as you can see, there's a little tab in there. I don't know if the camera can't focus on it, right over here. You want to connect that along with this right over here. Make sure it fits perfectly. So I'm just gonna do that and show it to you. Right, so now we're gonna connect the wires and make sure this one goes right over here and the wires should go accordingly. The long one moves towards the passenger side and the short one goes to the driver's side. So just like what I mentioned earlier, connect the two wires accordingly, since there's a arrow and there's a connection right over there to fully install it. So what you want to do, push that in, and also you have a secure twist cap over here, and you're going to do that, and same thing with the passenger side. All right, so after shaving off this area right over here, I sort of like extended it. I was gonna originally cut it all the way here, but the wire wasn't gonna reach, so I pushed the sticker back a little bit and I shaved a little bit more. So for this one, you're gonna use the 10mm to loosen it up. And so what I did, instead of connecting direct to the battery, I just inserted it right over here in between. So once you loosen this up, it's gonna create a space right over here. So I just inserted the negative wire on that side. And I'm gonna do the same thing with a positive wire. As I'm gonna loosen this up with a 10mm bolt wrench, and we'll see the connection and see if it's gonna work. So I'm just gonna go ahead and do that, and yeah. After doing that, we're just going to scan this right over here. Yeah, iOS 7. So this one is for the Apple, and this one is for, I don't know, international QR code for different phones, and this one is for Android. So I already scanned this and downloaded the app, and I'm gonna show you what the app looks like. So I'm just gonna go ahead and install the wirings and show you the end result. All right, so as you could see on the video earlier, what I did is loosen this up with the 10mm bolt wrench, and I've put the wires in the middle where the bolt and the lock is. So you can see, wait until the camera focuses, right here. So that's where I put it in between, and did the same thing with the negative. And now if you're wondering where I put the wiring, so this one right here is for the I just left it here for the driver's side, and as for the passenger side, I just wrote this wires here and put it right on top. Underneath here, I just put it there for the meantime, and just zip tied it for the meantime as well. And as for the QR code, I took it out just in case with the heat from the engine, so I don't lose it, just in case. And also just left it in there just like what I said, zip tied it for the meantime. And right now, right there you go, that's what the high beam looks like. And obviously I'm gonna record something in a few on what the app looks like and how you could control the light itself. Okay guys, so after installing the RGB headlights, you're gonna come across and then scan the code, the one that I showed you earlier. It's gonna look like this: blue LED, BLEDIM to the left. And once you open that, that's the app's gonna look like. You're just going to press the power button. There you go. And so I program it to blue, but then you could change it right there, red, and you're gonna find two bars. So first one, it's the brightness. You're just gonna scroll back and then determine the brightness right over there. And then this one is with the flash one. It's how much you could flash the lights, how fast you want it to be. And also they have green, blue, yellow, once again with flashing one, and brightness you could adjust it, white, purple, cyan blue, white, multicolored one, and you could adjust it to however fast you want it. There. Sorry if the camera's not focusing too much. And also rainbows, and this is my favorite one, white and blue. Red, black, and blue. And that's pretty much it, guys. And then you could adjust it however fast you want it. There you go. And once you're done, just close the app. So that's pretty much it, guys. I hope you find this video very helpful, and if you have any questions, just DM me on my Instagram or drop them by the comment section below. And I'm sorry I haven't been uploading any content recently. It's just that I've been busy with my new job. And if you're in New York City, you need some installations or help, just let me know. I'm ready, and I'm here for you guys to help. Like, just any questions that you might have, let me know. DM me on Instagram, just like what I said. And also I'm gonna put the product down by the description down below, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.